Let's go do it, my guys. Argonauts versus Llanfair. Let us go. Oh, it's gonna be great to see those guys fight it out. Didn't have the chance to stream any of those teams in the previous round, which was also our very first our very first CBR tournament, man. And yeah, this is gonna be freaking awesome, man. Let's check these guys out. We do see some Spyhanders, some Reapers. We have a lot of good stuff going on here. So get psyched, you guys. Get absolutely psyched. Alright, there we have it, man. There we have it. There we begin. Kurak Castle. This is gonna be an absolute pleasure to watch. All these guys fight it out. Let's have a look at our units here. We will see a little bit of cav going on in this map for sure. So let's see how this all plays out. We do already have a couple of people getting out in front of their gate here and getting some of their cav ready, as well as some guns. That's definitely interesting to watch. There goes the Trebs immediately, trying to get all these units out of the way from the gate there. And Argonauts will be going on the offensive for this round. And that's going to be absolutely fantastic to see. Let's see if we're going to have a nice A defense as well. See how these guys go crazy, man. Guns back in the gate here, trying to get rid of some of the units that are pushing the battering ram there. Good shots there by the artillery sieges back here, man. That was a Scorpion shot, if I'm not mistaken. Got a couple of good hits. And alright, okay. Llanfair seems to be totally forgetting about A here and dropping back for their last point. So this is going to be an all-out war at the very last point. Let's see how Llanfair will be handling this. We do see quite a little bit of cav outside and a lot of guns as well. Yeah, two shield units, and we got 2 mauls and a musket as well, and a longsword, trying to get ready on this wall here in case they get jumped on. Alright. Argonauts are gonna try and set up on the back here on this wall closer to the spawn point of Llanfair. Oh, this is gonna be an absolute pleasure to watch, guys, honestly. All the teams this far have been doing an amazing job. They have been practicing over and over, doing screams and participating in CBR, and all these guys definitely know their way around. They're all ready, and the stakes are pretty high, and so is the pressure. So let's see how this is going to get battled out here. Got some Orachis here, Reapers. And with no big issue, it seems that Llanfair is gonna let Argonauts just find their way on their wall and chill out there. So that's gonna be very interesting to watch, actually. Got a couple of heroes from Llanfair trying to make a quick move here and see what the enemy's got on the wall here. Okay, we already have a little bit of cav running around here on the defensive side for Llanfair. And we got our first kill of the night, man. That's our first kill of the night. I've got a trap shot going off, but nothing really landing there. The whole Argonaut team is getting ready for a small push here, perhaps on the staircase here next to the final base. They're coming up from both sides. Let's see the response. That's gonna be fantastic to watch, you guys. So exciting. And Argonauts are already on the point and have capped quite a little bit. Silan getting the kill on Klimatika there. Llanfair do coming in for the response with the shields, but Argonauts are just pushing really hard right now. So let's see if we're gonna have the cap charge do any work here, and it seems that it does. At least the second or third charge here they did. But their Argonauts are still standing very strong here. Hero kills going off. Another cure here by Lorcar. Argonauts are pushing really hard right now. It's an absolute bloodshed. And we do see a sea of red right now with Argonauts really holding the point here. But there goes another cap charge on Argonauts, but Argonauts actually do have response with their own charge. And there's just more and more coming in by Llanfair, trying to secure that point, trying to defend it, and not get overwhelmed just from the first push here. We have an insane amount of cav that keeps on coming from the base point, from the spawn point of Llanfair. And they have done an amazing job at actually defending the last point. As now Argonauts are gonna have to restart their attack here. There we go. That was the first real meeting these guys have. And it was bloody. Quite a fight here. They do have a slight difference on the unit kills here. 947 for Argonauts, 718 for Llanfair. And a couple of the Llanfairs are still spawning now as they died just a second ago. Have a look at the units available for both of the teams here. There is still quite a bit of cav to be played by both teams on the attack and on the defense. There we go, Argonauts are getting ready for another push without wasting way too much time. Draushna gets a kill on Tomes there from what it seems. Got a few hits going off here on the Argonauts meeting point. And most likely we will be seeing the exact same tactic going on. A big push again that's going to be made by Llanfair with shields that they be hiding right here out of the line of sight from the Argonauts that are now standing on top of the wall. Another trap goes off, but it won't connect with any of the shields back there. Let's see, do we have any action down here? We do have some impikes, and now Mio doing a little bit of damage there on the last few camels that are left. And there we go, once more, the Argonauts are getting ready for a massive push down both the staircases here, exactly like the previous fight, the previous engage these guys had. And let's see if Llanfair is going to be able to meet them again on the point without losing any more units. Both teams are doing a fantastic job so far, and they are showing immense strength. So I guess it really will come down to whoever plays best here, man. There goes a kill on Alex by Drosh. An absolute bloodshed once again. A sea of red, but Llanfair, of course, is not standing back. There goes the Hussar charge, but we do have an absolutely massive force from the Argonauts on the point already, and I don't know if Llanfair is going to be able to come back from that. We've got a couple of heroes here trying to stick to the point, but I don't think this is going to work this time. They are blocking them right at the entrance there where they're spawning from, so they get a little bit of more time to cap the point. There's Bravo trying to defend the point, but unfortunately he goes down. Have a longsword now and a couple of heroes just lurking around the base point here, getting ready to defend. And although Argonauts were able to actually cap quite a bit from that point, Llanfair does have a response now, absolutely walking over the enemy team right now. And a clean sea of blue is in front of us once again. Llanfair totally pushed back the Argonauts here. Although Argonauts have done a great job at slowly capping the point, while they still have 6 minutes and 20 seconds to seal the deal here. And if we're correct about what we've seen, we're probably going to see one final push here from Argonauts in the exact same fashion to try and absolutely cap the point. It's just a sea of death here, a ton of bodies, horses and men on the battlefield, on the bloodshed sands. If this isn't magnificent, you guys, I don't know what is. It's an absolute pleasure to be able to watch these guys fight it out over a cool map like this. I definitely love Kurak Castle. And it's just awesome to see how the top of the top do it. Got a few lower tier units, but it's gonna have to do for the time being. And then we're getting ready with another push by the Argonauts here. Llanfair is chilling though. They have been very composed in defending it, even though they are getting pushed very hard, and Argonauts are able to cap quite a bit of the point. Llanfair is just showing composure and a chill state of mind, able to repel every attack. So there we go again. It seems that this time is going to be slightly different. A slightly different push from the Argonauts here. Making sure they don't get a cap charge from the back over at that small little alley there. So they all moved from the side staircase right there, making sure their back is clean. And there we are, gonna have another massive connection right on the point. There goes the push by the aim spears here. a lot of MAAs, of course, but they're being met with an imp walk right there, which is absolutely fantastic. An imp walk goes off by Llanfair too, trying to stop a few of the units in the back, and they did. Massive Hussar charge as well, able to secure quite a few kills there, but there goes now the Argonaut cav coming in. It's just cav upon cav. This is an absolute beauty to watch. It's an absolute mess. We do see a lot of the Argonauts guys being alive still. 3 more heroes alive than Llanfair. Llanfair does have a few sleeves up their... few aces up their sleeves, pardon me, with their cav charges there. What an absolute bloodshed. The unit difference is just absolutely insane at the minute, and it seems that Argo will seal the deal for match number 1. This was great. This was an all-out war on the final point there. A literal all-out war for whoever is strongest. Binu here, our MVP for Argonauts. Fantastic work. Draush also has a bunch of hero kills here. Absolutely magnificent work. All these guys put in all their effort and did some amazing pushes. Obviously, Llanfair did a brilliant job at defending, but I think they got pushed a little bit too hard and pressured from the beginning by getting their base capped slowly but surely with each push. So great job. That was absolutely magnificent to see. A, of course, was left alone, so did B, and we had a full-blown battle going on at the final point. 3 large spikes here is just an absolute madness. What a pleasure to watch this, you guys. What a pleasure to watch this. So very good to see you again, everybody. Let me just quickly catch up with everything here. I see that you guys... I see that Esti and Boutros are trying to absolutely screw me up here with push-ups and squats. And Marghetoni is also getting involved with it. This is just crazy. You guys really have made a team against the Unsteady Boy, man. But we will get into it right away. Be sure about it. Bread for everyone. Guys, my brethren. Very good to see you. XRP as well. Hey, my guy. Welcome back to the stream, man. Thank you very much for coming in, dude. Really appreciate it, my guy. Hope you have a great time. Base defense and Kurak's basically go onto this level. I see, man. Yeah, we've seen some crazy wipes there, dude. Like, it was insane. It was insane. Really great match. Argo did a fantastic job at pushing hard, though, and sealing the deal, man. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Cool, so before we go into the rest of the things, I just want to quickly say hello to our new followers. Thank you so much for following the stream, guys. Really appreciate you. I did get the sound effect earlier, the sound cue that somebody followed the stream, but I wasn't getting any notifications, so I think it was just something getting stuck. So apologies for that. I just want to quickly say thank you to Siko Maniacs, Haita Semag, and Bruder Reda. My good friends, welcome to the Unsteady crew, man. So good to have you here, and enjoy the stream, man. I really appreciate you showing up and following the stream and showing your support. So, hey, there we go. 25 push-ups and 24 squats for the boys and girls that requested it. 25, man. Wow. All right, man. There you have it. There you have it. The first of the stream, man. Yo, let's have a fantastic rest of the night, huh? Shall we? Shall we, man? There you have it, folks. There you have it, man. All right, let's quickly get into the next lobby here. All right. Fantastic, guys. Yo, thank you so much for being here again, you guys. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the push-ups. Thank you for being cool. Let's quickly make our changes here. Yes. Excellent. All right, just fixing my UI here quick for the next match. And that should be done. Fantastic, guys. Hey, what's up with you all, man? I hope you guys are doing well. Big breads to everyone, man. Let me give you a couple of breads. Praise the bread, man. Yo, by the way, I just want to say... Hitas Mag? Dude, Hita, my dude. Praise the sun, dude. Praise the sun with everybody. I'm glad to see more praisers joining the chat, man. I'm very glad to see more people praising the sun and praising the bread with us here. Really good to have you all here, dude. For real. Seiko. What a legend, man. What a legend. I'm glad you're enjoying the emotes already, man. And without too much hassle, we will actually be getting right into our next match. So we did see what the deal is. Go to the last point, get a big blob, get some cav ready, and go ham. Go absolutely ham. Obviously we have Llanfair on the offense for this time, and Argo on the D. So let's see if Argonauts are actually going to be able to do the 2-0 and show crazy strength on the defensive side as well. Oops. There we go. Right, get psyched, you guys. Get psyched. Round 2 of Llanfair versus Argonauts. Or, as we would say in Greek, Argonautes. Well, Argonautes are 1-0. And let's see what magic both teams can pull off on this round. Let's see if we're gonna have the gate opening again like we saw in the last match, trying to get a couple of kills down early in the match. before too many madnesses going on. Yeah, of course we're not able to see any CFOs as they were banned. We didn't really talk about the bans earlier. Totally forgot about it. Hope you guys were able to see it all. But yeah, obviously CFOs would make an absolute massive difference, as is being suggested on in chat here. And we got a little bit of action going here. Let's see what's happening, man. We got a double kill here with no issue whatsoever, man. No issue whatsoever. Llanfair pushed there with a couple of heroes, but unfortunately that wasn't met all too well. Quite the aggressors, I must say. Of course, same call. Oh, let's see what's happening here. We got quite a stack mustering right at the gate. Are we gonna see a push right here, or what's the deal? Argonauts do have quite the force here, getting ready to meet them at the supply point, perhaps. So that's gonna be a different tactic from what we saw just earlier. Got a couple of Zweihanders, got some Reapers there. Big strong units. Impikes, you name it. This is gonna get crazy. And that's pretty nice to see as well. And you know, having a second round that is slightly different from the first, and just get to see what tactics each team comes up with. Llanfair got the Orochi squad on the walls, getting ready to cause some absolute mayhem. Both teams taking the time here. Well, Llanfair is actually taking their time before starting the push. Very intrigued to see how they're going to get met in the castle walls. So taking a little bit of time here, mustering up all their units. It seems that they are gathering on the right side here. And they're going to be moving as one big blob. But of course they are getting met with a couple of artillery shots here. Not quite sure what actually hit them. Oh, it might have been just Excalibur there, the musket. Yes, that's right. Just putting a little bit of pressure just so we know what's up. Not let the attackers get too comfortable in that wall. And then we have some movement from Llanfair as they calculate the situation a little bit and trying to make the best call. And now they're going to get a better view of the defending unit there and what's expected, or what is to be expected rather. And we are going to have two pushes going on from the staircase next to the gate, but also in the back here next to the supply point. So let's see if this is going to be a good enough tactic to find a way to penetrate Argonautes' defense here. Here goes the pressure on the supply point, but of course it's not going to be met. So it's not going to be left alone, just like that. There goes a big trap, hit some pikes there, or the Orochis rather. And there goes the two pushes. They will be sandwiching the Argonauts, it seems, but both stacks of Llanfair have been met right at the back and also towards the front with quite the success, although it seems that the back blob of Llanfair did indeed manage to go through and push the supply point heavier. Let's see if we can get a better look here of the absolute madness that's going on. Still a couple of heroes left from Llanfair here. But Argonauts have been doing a pretty good job at defending that point. And oh, here we go though. We got Alex trying to cap a little bit of the end point here, and they do manage to do it, even though it cost them their life. But those few seconds on the final base could do all the difference in the end. We could never know. There goes Argonauts, absolutely clearing everything from the supply point, and we have some Llanfair cav roaming around now, but they will be getting met here at the front gate, it seems. Quite a massive battle before they reached the endpoint, unlike the previous match we saw, where we had an all-out war straight on the last point. There goes the cav charge by Argonauts here. Nice charge, it actually did clear quite a few units. Kills going off left and right, no chance for Alex here on the supply point. Cav getting stopped. That was just fantastic. That was an imp walk, if I'm not mistaken, on that Cav, absolutely destroying it and getting a hold of the situation here with no real issue. Argonauts looking really good in terms of unit count as well. And now it seems that they're totally going to push everyone back. Are they? Okay, they're just mustering up at the gate. I would never think they would go out for a push. But that's good enough. Gives them enough time to regroup, take a breather. Take a second to relax, think it out again, get new units. And get back in action. So let's just enjoy the view here for 1 second as Llanfair is getting ready for another big blob to push. Seems like they are getting on the next side, on the opposite side than before. They will be using a new tactic in order to penetrate the defense there. The unit difference is starting to get a little bit high. Nothing that's not manageable, but in such a high level of competition, obviously you need to muster up anything that you can to win the game. And now we have Llanfair here trying to come from the backside and go for an attack on B. Or perhaps not. Maybe they will just focus their efforts on the last point instead of going down on B, trying to get some pressure in the last point and then perhaps go for B just to gain some more time. But let's see how this plays out. Llanfair reaching the end point here, like the last wall. And we have the whole Argonauts team just abandoning B for the minute. To judge how strong of a situation we have here. And there goes the push here now by Llanfair, reaching the very end point, the back supply point. Next to Argonaut spawn point. Let's see if this is gonna put some huge pressure on the Argonauts here. That's gonna be very interesting to watch. Argonauts absolutely abandoning the supply point at their spawn point. Let's see how much of trouble Llanfair gives to the Argonauts now. Got a bit of action going on back here, but obviously We can't have the attackers getting in the spawn point. And I really like that Llanfair has changed up their positioning and tried to try out something different in order to succeed in the offense. Trying to get a wall here, which typically you would see the defenders having access to this wall rather than the offenders. But this is very, very interesting to see. It's just like the sides totally switched around. So that's going to be really cool to witness. Llanfair getting ready with a couple of MAAs here. Quite a few MAAs, Orochis and some Reapers. Trying to get down from the back staircase here as they're also pushing from the gate there. That's just so cool. Oh, but there we have it. Would you look at this? Now that's insane. We got some Falconates raining death in this gate. Oh my goodness. This is just so damaging for Llanfair. You cannot have Falconettes that just got killed by a Flame of Vanor. What a fantastic play, actually. This could save the game there for Llanfair. But the Falcons already did a ton of work. Argonauts seems to be getting control of the situation again. There goes off the trap. Let's see if this is going to cause quite a bit of damage on the Argonauts after the cap charge here. Good trap. Hitting a couple of their own units from Llanfair. This is an absolute madness. Llanfair is actually coming on through with the kills. Got a couple of camels coming in. Let's see if we can have another imp walk here. Good kills. We got a lot of the defenders trying to stay on point and save a little bit of time for the rest of their teammates to come back inside. Seems that their back supply point is also might also get caught back by the Argonauts as they're cleaning Llanfair pretty well. Obviously Llanfair has an opportunity now to grab B and get a little bit of more time in the match. 3 added minutes right here, and now they can take a breather and figure out what their last strat is going to be and push in. Things are back to normal. There is a pretty massive 300 unit difference, defenders with the offenders, of course. But all the Llanfair really needs is one great push, and it could happen. Got a couple of Fury kills going out there by the Argonauts. 15 Argonaut players are alive versus the now 14 Llanfair players. Every hero counts. Every hero counts at this point. This is such a defining moment for both teams. So let's see if Llanfair can do some Llanfair magic and seal the deal. It seems that Llanfair is going to go for their initial tactic here once more, while Argonauts do have quite a different positioning than when we saw Llanfair defending here. That's going to be very interesting. There goes the push now, coming down the stairs. It seems like a whole blob of Llanfair is going to go down the stairs, and they will be met right at the very bottom. There goes the trap now, trying to get a little bit of space between them and the Argonauts. Take a breather. Got a couple of units coming in from the other staircase here too. Although no, man, it was just a distraction for the main blob to go down and get the opportunity to push a little bit. But there goes Argonauts. Oh my lord, this looks heavy. This looks heavy, my guys. Oh my goodness, this is a madness. Treb not actually connecting as much as Llanfair would like. This is a madness. There's a bunch of heroes and pikes. We got halberds just chopping Llanfair down at the staircase here, which seems we had a captures in the back, but didn't really do much work. This was a full clear by the Argonauts. Oh my goodness, they really did meet them at the bottom of the staircase there. Oh my goodness, they really got in a bottleneck there. That was pretty easy to respond by the Argonauts. And we do have Llanfair getting out of the match as yeah, it seems that this is it. Minute and 20 seconds left. It seems that it's going to be 2-0 for the Argonauts. What a fantastic display of strength. This was just so cool to witness here. Absolutely awesome. And this is going to be that, you guys. We have the whole of Llanfair team just getting out of the way. And Argonauts are just sealing the second win. Oh my lordy, oh my lord, you guys. You know what I'm saying? 2-0 for Argonautes. Argonautes, great respect to these guys. They really did show that they're more than capable of winning here. Great first match. It was great to see different tactics being played on, and both teams trying to find out new ways to respond to each defensive wall and offensive wall that they were met with. Obviously, we did have Llanfair trying out a couple of more strategies to push at the last point. They did try go from all three sides, literally trying every path. Although Argonauts, when they were on the offense, they did stick to their strategy, their initial strategy, and were able to absolutely destroy Llanfair right there. So congratulations to both teams, though. Llanfair was doing amazing job as well. When they started losing so many units and having such a massive unit difference, that really did change the pace of the game. But nevertheless, just great job overall. Here are your MVPs. Bravo. All the guys did absolutely fantastic job here. 116 unit kills. Yeah, that's amazing. Absolute pleasure to watch. An absolute pleasure to watch. Obviously, we had, as you can tell here from the spikes, this is how this map is most likely going to play out. Just take a few seconds, have a massive fight, few seconds or minutes, have another massive fight. And yeah, I reckon we're going to see more last point defenses rather than what the Argonauts did here. Trying to defend the inner castle as well without just falling back immediately. But yeah, just looking forward for the next ones. Awesome job.